Previously in Ecuador. I started the Trans-Ecuador mountain bike route 3 months ago. Having spent almost a year in Colombia, it felt like leaving home. But soon I met the locals, the travelers, and of course, the dogs.
You're a spoiled dog. Eat the pizza.
Although the cows often tried to make things hard, I made it to the smallest horse trails and into the volcanic corridor, where the white giants stand tall over the windswept eternal pastures, where the horses run free and so do the deers and the cows.
Fight! Fight! Hey, not me!
It took half a day to escape the city, and I was back home into the cold highlands, away from it all, and waiting to see what comes next.
Nosotros hemos hecho una hora a caballo de aquí a allá.
Ajá.
Bueno, unos 6 kilómetros más o menos.
Aquí no hay donde perderse.
Aquí hay una casa.
No hay donde.
Esta carretera baja. Aquí hay una laguna, pero no, tú no llegas.
No vas a la laguna.
No, más antes.
Aquí en esta casa, por camino de herradura de caballo,
Ah, pequeñito.
te bajas abajo. Abajo.
So we're off to a good start. We've got all my intel for the trail. We've got a handmade map on the road, and we're good to go. And I can't see anything. Huaquichurina, Pushtu, Mapaconata, Mana, Shitana. Protected area. Do not throw garbage.
Todo pasa y todo queda, pero lo nuestro es pasar, pasar haciendo.
So the good news is I found the road, and the bad news is this is not the road.
Ni dejar en la memoria de los hombres mi canción. Yo amo los mundos sutiles, ingrávidos y gentiles, como pompas de amor.
So right now, really bumpy cow stuff and mud, but we're going over there, and after that is all downhill. And there's a cow and a baby over there, and they're confused. They're like, what is this thing up there on the trail? And they're starting to run because they don't know. Finally, a trail of some sorts. Oh yeah.
Caminante, son tus huellas el camino y nada más. Caminante, no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Al andar se hace camino y al volver la vista atrás se ve la
Look at
senda
that
que
beauty
nunca
of
se ha
a
de volver a
trail.
pisar.
Unbelievable.
Caminante, no hay camino, sino estelas en la mar. Hace algún tiempo en ese lugar donde hoy los bosques se visten de espinos, se oyó la voz de un poeta gritar: caminante, no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Golpe a golpe, verso a verso, murió el poeta lejos del hogar. Cubre el
there's
polvo
another
de un
one.
país
Hello.
vecino.
Oh,
Al
he's afraid.
alejarse le vieron llorar. Caminante, no hay camino, se hace camino al andar. Golpe a golpe,
That's usually the
verso
friendliest
a
natives here in Ecuador.
verso.
Now we're passing the chicken farm. There's 3 chickens
Cuando el jilguero
and
no
2
puede
piglets, and they're little
cantar,
ones.
cuando el poeta es un
Two horses,
peregrino,
3 horses, and a
cuando de
cow.
nada nos sirve
And we're
retar,
continuing on one of the
caminante
piers.
no hay camino.
And yep, that's a car track. We're on the road. A real road. A real road. Big thanks to the Ecuadorian Department of Transportation for this wonderful experience. Buenas. ¿Y tú de Angamarca, cierto?
Sí,
Ah, pero como un taxi.
claro.
Ah. Perú. Voy a ir a Perú. Donkey Town. Buenas.
Hot sand on toes, cold sand in sleeping bags. I come to know that memories were the best things you ever had. The summer shore, beat down on bony back, so far from home where the ocean stood. Down dust and pine tracks. We slept like dogs down by the fireside. Awoke to the fog where all around us the boom of summertime.
Mucho gusto. Johan.
We stood steady as the stars in the woods, so happy-hearted in the warmth rang true inside these bones. As the old pine fell, we sang.
And despite the windy days, I always wanted to look for the perfect sunset. To see the yellow and red stretch for miles across the clouds, all the way to the Pacific Ocean.
And we grow, steady as the morning, here we grow. Old as steel, how we grow. Happy as a new dawn, we grow. Old as steel, how we grow. Steady as the flowers, here we grow. Old as steel, how we grow. Happy as a new dawn, we grow. Old as steel.
her eyes.
You are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. Ta-na-na-na-na, that's why I love you. What do you think? I'm watching you, little mister. Don't you dare sniff my camp when I'm not around. That's right. Run away. Tail between your legs. Colombian, no, Ecuadorian poodles. It's a great mystery. These wild animals that roam the forests, protect the innocent, and pee on people's bikes, right, buddy? That was not nice of you. Not nice at all. You know it. He knows it. But he's a friend. We get along now, but we haven't gotten to the petting stage. Come here, my friend. Come. That's when the food comes out. Then we become real friends. Yeah. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. What are you doing over there?
Yeah, you like it? You like it? Good morning. What's your name? It's my hand.
There are the merciless winds in the summer and the downpours in winter, but somehow people manage to live and work here. The dogs watch with suspicion as the road makes the impossible climb into the wind. At the pass, the clouds finally reveal the closest point to the sun, Volcan Chimborazo. There's some very funny looking llamas. I don't know what they are. Huh. I follow the road north to an old schoolhouse which offers just the right views and wind protection for a night at 4,200 meters.
I think this sign raises more questions than it answers. For example, why did they leave their friend on the other side of the river? Who is he? Why is he wearing red? And what are his hopes and dreams?
Is he also searching for the freedom in the open skies and wild lands of the Andes?
There's some wild llamas here. I don't know what they want. It's cold. Hello, llamas.
All you know is all a lie, all caught up in paradise, running away from everything real, everything that hurts to feel. All you know is all that you've put up to keep you from the truth, the wall to keep out all the hurt, only to keep out all that's worth.
I can't tell if it's a dog or a fox or a coyote. Holy smokes, is it a coyote?
Better off if
I think it's
all
wild.
you knew
Hey there, wild
was
one.
gold. All along you've been a fool. It's getting old. All you do is all routine, a careful schedule meant to clean your heart of anything that might disturb the peace and cause a fight. All you do is bury your head, you know you might as well be dead. Once you find the good, you'll learn to take the bad when it's your turn. All along you thought that you were better off if all you knew was gold. All along you've been a fool. It's getting old.
Why you run away?
All along you thought that you were better off if all you knew was gold. All along you've been a fool.
Hello, spotted dog. Come here.
And it's getting old.
Come here. Come here, amigo. Come.
la moto.
Limpio. Como nuevo. But I just found this amazing spot just off the road. So it's flat. There's gonna be a nice sunset. If the clouds clear, we can see Chimborazo over there in the distance. And we've got medium protection from the wind. So, yeah, why not? I mean, have some time to make some hot chocolate and take photos and yeah, do something I'm very good at, and that's nothing. And yeah, Trans-Ecuador mountain bike route, moving slowly south towards Peru, and eventually we get there. And I'm Bolivia, and Argentina, and Chile, and And there was something about the freedom that you get when traveling by bike and no time limit. You can stop anywhere and make your house, your food, and spend the day looking at the clouds. You can watch the last light fade from the sky and stand out at night, knowing that no photo can capture the billions of stars shining in the sky. You have nice dreads, buddy. There you have it, Ecuadorian poodle in the wild. Hey buddy, hello. Baby donkeys have got to be the cutest thing ever. Look at that guy. Oh. Hello to you too. Este frena no trabajo.
¿Solo este?
Sí. Muy grande.
Sí.
Cuidado.
Un paisaje lo que nosotros miramos, nosotros observamos, vinimos a pasear. Un bonito andar así por ciudad, ni por dónde no andar. En el campo por todos lados salir a pasear, a buscar algo. Así. Esa loma de arriba se llama Mira.
Mira.
Sí. Allá abajo hay pescados.
Y allá hay volcán.
Volcán. Ese es volcán. Más al lado es Chimborazo.
wished I could follow. We didn't move. Two stories high. All we need now is a moving air. And all we sit like watchmen. And sweet morning lady. Don't know why. Now we circle the sidewalk of the suitcase town. We have found some comfort here. We are experts of the past. The coffee gets cold like evening air, and still we sit like watchmen. Sweet morning lady. Sweet, so unnecessary. Don't know why.
Hey buddy, what are you eating? Huh?
Just don't know why.
Buenas. Poor cows resting in the sun. Hey, get back to work. Back to work. Start eating grass. Go, go, go. They don't listen. And I'm going over there, down in that valley, and up again towards the lake, I hope. Buenas tardes. Esto se va para la laguna, ¿cierto? Hola. Buenas tardes. There's a lot of donkeys here. Can maybe recruit them for my army. Hey, donkey, would you like to join me and conquer the world? Yeah, let's go. It's coming. Good. We've got one coming with me. Now, can we convince the other?
have a little bit of a problem with the front brake. The pressure is too low. So what I've done is I stuffed some of my stove windscreen under the brake pads, because I still have brake pads, but the problem is there's no pressure. So fingers crossed this contraption will work, at least for the Inca Trail, because there's no way I can do the Inca Trail without a front brake. Like, I'll have to push my bike down the hill. So I guess we're kind of taking a day off to drink 3-in-1 Nescafe, which is actually surprisingly good. A little bit of sunshine right now. It rained quite a bit in the morning, but we're all set up here. The town nearby has a store where I can buy potatoes, so I'll be set for the trail for the next 3 or 4 days. But today is just resting and sunshine and yeah, getting somewhere.
Long as I remember, rain been coming down, clouds of mist drip pouring, confusion on the ground. Could be through the ages, trying to find the sun, and I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain. I went down Virginia, seeking shelter from the storm. Caught up in the fable, I watched the tower grow. 5-year plans, a new deal, wrapped in golden chains. And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain.
No matter how far I went, it was hard to avoid the grace of Chimborazo, standing far and high amongst the clouds. In a last effort to escape, I aimed up across the Ecuadorian Inca Trail.
Rain kept pouring.
I'm supposed to go up this somewhere.
And I wonder, still I wonder, who'll stop the rain.
¿Cómo le va? Sí. De Colombia. Sí. ¿Y tú? ¿De dónde?
Yo vengo de por acá.
¿Pero qué, tiene animalitos o qué?
Sí.
Ah, pero no vive allá. Ah,
Buenas tardes.
buenas. Mucho gusto.
Hasta.
Me llamo Johan. Uf, y caballo cansado. Mucho gusto.
¿Solito?
Sí.
¿Ya?
Ah,
No, ¿por dónde viene caminando?
muy bueno.
¿Por dónde viene caminando?
Mañana va para allá y hasta, ¿cómo se llama? Pues tranquilo. Pero el Peritos es mojados también.
Quietito.
Mucha lluvia. My friends on the horses. So much better way to travel. Look at them. Progress was slow and hard, but nothing can stop the wheel that keeps the travelers traveling on. Not the cliffs, the rain, or the cold. a little price to pay for the privilege of following the endless ridges home.
Oh, I wish I was the sparrow in your kid's eye that could fly above this summer all day long, on an island in the heart he has to carry, as the many you have let into your song. And I said, oh my Lord, why am I not strong, like the wheel that keeps travelers traveling on, like the wheel that will take you home. And in the forest someone's whispering to a tree now, this is all I am, so please don't fall on me. And it's your brother in the shaft that I'm a-swinging. Please let the kindness of forgetting set me free. And he said, oh my Lord, why am I not strong, like the wheel that keeps travelers traveling on, like the wheel that will take you home.
So the good news is I was told that the trail will vastly improve, and the bad news is the person who told me rode a horse.
On this Sunday someone's sitting down to wonder, where the hell among these mountains will I be? There's a cloud behind the clouds to which I'm yelling. Oh, I could hear you sneak around so easily. And I said, oh my Lord, why am I not strong, like the branch that keeps hangman hanging on, like the branch that will take me home.
Sadly, the one thing Ecuador is not good at is bike parts. The steep roads and trails of the bike route eat brake pads for breakfast, the cost of which can be up to 3 to 10 times more than in other places. The best solution was to fabricate a pair from a motorcycle pad and hope the glue will hold until Peru. I rode past Cuenca and up into the mountains looking for the best sunsets. The lower altitudes meant warmer weather, more people and dogs, and the typical countryside life I have grown to like.
I have been searching all of my days, all of my days. Many a road, you know, I've been walking on all of my days. And I've been trying to find what's been in my mind as the days keep turning into night. Well, I have been quietly standing in the shade all of my days. Watch the sky breaking on the promise that we made. All of this rain, and I've been trying to find what's been in my mind.
So if you ask me what the weather was like right now, I think I'll just say a little bit of everything. We've got headwind, cold rain, sunshine, and also a very interesting road.
Many a night I found myself with no friend standing near. All of my days I cried aloud, I shook my hands at what I'm doing here. All of these days, for I look around me and my eyes confound me, and it's just too bright as the days keep turning into night.
Rain looks like. As you can clearly see, middle of nowhere, the Japanese are building bridges in Ecuador. It's yeah, they just like building bridges, the Japanese. I've seen bridges in Nicaragua by the Japanese, in Panama. So I can just feel my hands enough to pull the brake levers, but I'm gonna have to set up camp somewhere.
Now I see clearly it's you I'm looking for. All of my days, so I smile, I know I'll feel this loneliness no more. All of my days, for I look around me and it seems you found me, and it's coming into sight as the days keep turning into night, as the days keep turning into night. And even breathing feels alright. Yes, even breathing feels alright. Now even breathing feels alright. Yes, even breathing feels alright.
Just so you don't get the wrong impression, not everybody rides horses and donkeys in Ecuador. They have traffic lights, cities, cars, and I think hot water. But I feel like fish on land there, and I often zip through them. Although they are not bad places, I just could never capture their unique atmosphere. But from far away, they seem nicer, quieter, and that is where I like to be.
buddy. You're a very dry dog, considering the circumstances. Yeah, that's right. No jumping. Now you wanna play? You wanna play? What? You dog. What do you wanna do? Where are you going?